Okay guys, a few people have asked me what is the correct way to connect a generator to a system. So the first thing I want to say about using a generator with a system is rather use three-phase equipment rather than instead of programming phase A, B and C on multiple single-phase inverters. So this will make it life easier if you can. The second thing is, if you're using multiple inverters, put the grid and the generator that is large enough to sustain the maximum load with the charging currents without shifting frequency. You need to connect that to the inputs then if you're using multiple systems, especially the day systems, sun-sync systems. Don't put them in on the generator inputs. If you are using a single unit inverter, then you can just take it to the generator input, and then you'll easily be able to change over between grid and generator, and then obviously auto start it from its dry contacts as well. So you'll go into battery, you'll say gen signal, you'll go into system mode, you'll tick the generator and the state of charge at which the generator needs to kick in and maintain, and then you have permanent backup. Your generator will only kick in when your batteries go below a certain percentage. And important with three-phase, you need to make sure that your phase sequence is the same. So if you've got one of those rotational meters that show your phase sequence, please just use it and make sure that it is the same as the grid. And also test that your relays work correctly and that your changeover kicks in correctly before you commission as well. You can usually connect all the grounds to each other, but the neutrals go into the changeover switch, correct? So yeah, this is the basics of it. Biggest mistakes being the generator is undersized, usually frequency issues. But if you sort it out and you've gotten yourself a nice meaty generator, try get one that is at least twice the capacity of what you need, what you think you're going to be pulling. It has almost infinite inertia. It has so many plants feeding into the system, turbines feeding into the system and such, that it has a massive rolling inertia. So you have massive fault current and stuff. When you're dealing with the generator, it obviously ain't that strong as the grid in general. So your grid is so much more stable in terms of frequency. The infinite grid, because it's on national grid, is so much more stable frequency wise in general than a generator would be running full load and then idling back to like no load. Its frequency becomes an issue.